Breaking news!
While some of the citizens have talked about the Mandela effect and some weird snap, we here at the mayor's office would like to remind you all that CERN never stopped running and there have been no odd disturbances in the space-time field about Chamois. We promise.
That's a wrap of today's news.
The city of Chamois has been through some rough and tough times in its existence, much like all cities face and do in their time. Founded in the year 2000, it started as a small but mighty township. The first people moving in hoping to create a new place to live and thrive, raising their children, finding decent employment with benefits, and maybe even retire in tranquility. And now, 65 years later, the City Council has cleaned out the rest of the compliant interest, weird money schemes and discounts, and even removed several policies that were costing the taxpayers more. As such, the city has gained angel investors willing to open shop and boost our economy to places it's never seen before in its history. Today we focus on the new financial district, which is near enough to downtown and yet far enough away to keep the lively downtown spirit rooted in its multicultural heritage. We will also be showcasing a new song by a friend of mine and an upcoming musical artist during the time-lapse planning and building of this new financial area, our new money pit. And then we finally take a tour at the end around the city, showing off some of the new growth as we get closer to the 75 years in game, of the city of Chamois. Let's do this together, shall we? The City Council has picked their location wisely for the new financial district, and we have invited a rising music star for the time lapse through the planning and building phase. Please stick around and enjoy. Thanks. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Chamois appreciates it.
Broken roads we stand again. Every scar a story, every loss a friend. We were silent in the shadows, now we're calling out. Feel the thunder in our hearts, hear the rising sound. No more waiting, no more hiding who we are. We're a million sparks igniting in the dark. now. We rise together, stronger than ever before. Through fire and stormy weather, we're what we've been waiting for. No chains can hold us, no fear divide us. We're standing tall forever, one voice, one heart, one life. We rise together. From every corner, every land, we rise together, hand in hand.
Now that the stock exchange building has been built and its auxiliary fire and police departments have been added, we begin zoning around the area with additional financial offices tuned specifically to this district, more leisure commercial buildings of both high and low density so that the day traders have somewhere to blow off steam and stress, and that also helps us get closer to getting the casino added on the other side of the interstate. This area is far from being fully planned out because we plan on locking additional buildings as part of the financial district's DLC. Now, some of those additional buildings are park plazas and statues, and the rest are banks with varying levels of collection area around them to go to the commercial buildings themselves. These banks are crucial to the entire commerce corridor inside of our whole city. Armored cash trucks will leave the banks to go pick up deposits so that commercial buildings know that their funds are safe, and it prevents more crime from developing. You know, money does tend to make people crazy, especially and even when they're spouting about conspiracy theories on Chirper. Going off script for just a moment, here we're going back and just adding some additional connectivity from the other portion of the general vicinity, all the neighborhoods in the area, to get them over towards this district. I need to go up and over the train tracks just because they have already been established for a while, and we're making a footpath that can go over and back down and trying to make it feel as natural as possible. On console, it's much harder to do this than it is on PC without mod support and stability, so it has to be in a really awkward and angled thing. Otherwise, I would love to do like a spiral staircase and come around, and maybe I might actually get that to spin around and come back down. I'm not entirely sure, but Money Heights is building up. We do need a name for this, so if you want a name or put a suggestion down below, I would love to be able to hear from you as to what we think the name of this area should be. Again, I want to thank and shout out Penelope678, who is on YouTube. You can check her page and check the description for the link to not only the song We Rise Together, but also to her album and to her channel, so you can check her out too. I appreciate her lending the ability to use this song in this video today. I am putting apartment complexes and high density residential nearby too, because I want to be able to have dorms for the day traders to be able to stay and spend the night, and some other places that people would live, because that's downtown financial. The rent's going to be significantly higher once the value in this area, the land value, has drastically improved. Here we add a few trades to get the ball rolling, and our value that we're looking at of our portfolio is $2.1 million to work with. This is ultimately going to end up blowing up and getting us a lot of money. So pay attention in the bottom left corner when it pops back up, and you'll be able to see how much money we're going to be making on these trades. But enjoy this last little time lapse of the area building up and growing around it, so you get to see Rylam Heights as well as the Money Heights Financial District. Let me know the name. Enjoy. Now that we're substantially adding to the coffers for the city and getting an evaluation for our portfolio up to beyond $6.5 million, that means that we basically doubled the money that we started this project with. And we have not only turned around the financial straits that the city was dealing with, but as we encroach back closer to 90,000 people and almost $7 million invested for the whole city, we're making upwards of 92,000. I've even seen as high as 110,000 per week, which is phenomenal. Now, I'm not saying you need to have the financial DLC in order to be able to pull this stuff off, and it is kind of a way that you can cheat the system to a certain degree. We're not doing that. We're just using the normal things here. We're buying as many as we can get and just going there. But I do want to thank you so much for having the time today to take and watch this with me. I do appreciate you being here. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, as well as hype the video if you're on mobile. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys not this upcoming Friday. That'll be the Rum World video, but the following one will be the City Skylines next episode. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. See you next time.